Hi, social media. I just wanted to post a video today because my heart is kind of heavy. And today, what I want to discuss is that the teenage, our new generation. As for me, I'm 41 years old. Being raised in my generation, in my time, was that if another adult see you doing something, being a child, they was given the right to chastise you, then take you home to your parents, and then your parents finish off the discipline. Now, this new day and time, it's like kids are controlling their parents. Parents are fighting with your children. Let me just get straight to the point of my purpose of this message. I'm a mother, and I have a whole lot of kids. But one thing that I could say for myself as being a parent, it hasn't been easy. That's when your walk with God become valuable in each and every last one of your lives. Now, I have some troubled kids and some untroubled kids. I have situations and non-situations. But what I could say is that when you have a child and your child is dealing with so many emotional issues and situations, as a parent, you should still be there for your child, advocate for your child in schools and in courtrooms and communities. I mean, just be an advocate for your child, because if your child can't trust you and your judgment of being an advocate, then who can they trust? Now, I have a son that's still in jail, Raja. You know, that's my baby. He got caught up, age 14, in conspiracy. Yes, he was with a group of kids that was doing all that they was doing, and he wanted to be the driver. You know, and he didn't want to snitch because it's a protocol about snitching. So he wouldn't tell what took place. So anyway, long story, they gave him conspiracy. 8 years of his life. You know, he's 22 years old. He was out. He went back. But you have to learn from your mistakes when you are a child as well, too. Your parents could be there for you. Your grandparents, your father and all. But as a point of time, you teenagers, y'all have to be there for yourself. Now, my grandmama used to tell me that somebody pray for me, child. That's why I'm still here. Parents, if you don't know the words of prayer, still be there for your kids. You know, this new generation is dealing with a lot more peer pressure than we was. Back then, we had more respect. This new generation now is like, where's the respect? They done lost the trust years ago, being a little child. Now they don't know what to do. You know, but as for me and my house and my kids, I'm going to be an advocate. And I know that the victory is already won. Now, this one particular child, Rasan is definitely a gift from God. God, you know, Rasan has anointings over his life. Rasan could praise and shout to God be the glory better than any bishop or prophet. But the devil, sometimes when they see that the parents is doing right and not trying to fall into the traps, the devil will begin to try your children. And when that take place, you need to know some kind of prayer to be able to not only pray over your life, but pray over your child's life. Now, as for me, I know no weapons that will ever form, will ever prosper. And I'm going to stand to be an advocate for my child. All my decisions in parentship hasn't been excellent. I'm still learning. But one thing I know for sure, I may not have a PhD, a master's degree in education, but I've been dealing with school systems over 25 years. And hands-on experience, to me, is more than any degree that any college could give you. And one thing about me, and the staff know, I'm going to fight for mine. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. I'm not going to let you try to discipline them in a way that's not in the aspect of fairness. Plain and simple. I'm going through some issues down here with him. You know, he's hard-headed. Yes, he got, you know, special needs and you know, and I'm working and I'm dealing with that. But my message and my thing is today is for parents, not even just for parents, for kids, but for parents mostly is because